Good morning, Army. Happy Sunday. Heidi Allen, founder of the Positive People Army. I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. It's a crisp fall day out here in Toronto. As you can see, a lot of the leaves behind me from some of my vines are starting to turn already. We've had some cooler days, which is okay because fall's kind of cool if you think about it. Look, I'm wearing a really cool hat today. I love fall. I absolutely love everything about it, especially since next week is going to be Halloween. So that's kind of fun. So we're talking about the pink Post-it of inspiration today because Sunday is that day. That's when we do the pink Post-it. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic. Every topic we talk about is important, but this one in particular is very important because it's one where we can easily sabotage ourselves and where we doubt ourselves in things that we're doing. And what it is believing in ourselves. Sometimes believing in ourselves is one of the hardest things that we do as human beings. And you know what? There could be a number of reasons why we don't believe in ourselves. There could be, maybe you've had a failure in the past and you feel a little beat up. Maybe it comes from people, relationships that we have, that they haven't believed in us. So then in turn, we don't believe in ourselves. And you know what? All of those things are fine. Every single one of them is okay. But today is a very different day because today we are going to turn that leaf. We are going to turn that page. We are going to start that new chapter. Whatever it is, we're going to believe in ourselves. So our pink Post-it today for this Sunday is I will believe in myself. So you're probably thinking, okay, Heidi, well, that sounds easy. Sure. Why don't I just start believing in myself? Why couldn't I do it before? But what I'm going to do is tell you about a little trick, a little strategy, a tactic that I have used in the past. I still use when I have those moments where I'm starting to lose a little belief in myself. Maybe some things have happened when all of a sudden I'm starting to doubt myself. See, for me, and I'm hoping for many of you out there, you're going to really love this thing that I do as well. I want you to physically turn the page. Physically do it. Sometimes doing an action physically, not just thinking about it, because what happens is we can self-sabotage, is when we physically do things. So for instance, when you physically train your body to run a marathon, to get in shape, whatever it is, you are physically doing something and you see the changes that are happening in your body. You're starting to get stronger, you're losing weight, whatever it is. This is a physical action that you do to change yourself. I want you to implement this simple thing, the same thing that you do to get your body in shape, to get your mind in shape, to get us where we need to be, which is believing in ourselves. Because our pink Post-it, I will believe in myself. So what I want you to do, grab yourself a journal. Do you have a journal? Do you have a book? Anything that you can write in. You can grab these at the dollar store. It doesn't have to be something fancy or expensive, but you are physically going to need the book to do this, okay? What I want you to do is on the first page, I want you to write something at the top that you want to believe in yourself that you can do. So let's say we're going to use an example of, I believe I can take a dance class. I want to take a dance class. This is my goal. This is my dream. This is the small thing. Because I'm talking about something we're going to practice believing in ourselves, okay? We got to make this a habit in our life. So we're going to start with some smaller things to believe in ourselves that we can do. So top of the page, you're going to write, I believe my dream is to take a dance class. Now, set the timer on your phone for 1 minute. Then I want you to be extremely honest with yourself and write down all the things that you generally would say to yourself to talk you out of it. So what are the things you do that are doubtful, the way you self-sabotage, you don't have enough self-confidence? Write them all down. See, we can't start something new without being aware of what it is that we're doing. So we're going to write it down. I can't take a dance class because I'm embarrassed people are going to look at me. I wish I was thinner. You know what? I'm too fat to take this. Listen, we're women. We always go for that one. I'm not coordinated enough. I don't have enough rhythm. I'm going to give it up. I don't have enough time. Write them all down. When that alarm goes off after 1 minute, I want you to read all those things that you do. I want you to be very aware of that self-sabotage, the inner mind self-talk that you do, because we need to change this that's happening. Okay? So read it all. Read it out loud and own it. You say those things to yourself. First of all, you're going to be very surprised that these are the negative things that you say to yourself. Sometimes you don't realize all the things that you say. Now, here's the best part. Here is the physical part we're going to do next. You are literally going to turn the page. Turn the page. If you're going to start something new and you are going to start believing yourself, you got to physically turn that page. Turn it. Write the same thing at the top again. Now, this is the best part. Write down all the reasons why you'd be amazing at achieving this goal. I love to dance. I love music. This is going to make me happy. This is going to make me feel good. I'm going to lose weight dancing. Whatever it is. See, here's a small goal. Here's a small thing that we're setting for ourselves. And now we can believe it because we turned the page from what we would have said. So now, the next part of this, now that you have that amazing list, I need you to visually start seeing yourself there. See yourself in that hot pink t-shirt, those fabulous running shoes at your dance class. Hear the music. Feel the sweat dripping down your forehead. Feel it. See it. Smell it. Hear it. Put yourself in that place where you believe you can achieve this. You have turned the page. You physically turned the page on what you believe in. And now you're going to start believing in the thing that's amazing. So every time those little self-doubts, that little like, oh, I'm so uncoordinated, stop yourself, because that list doesn't exist anymore. You turned the page to, oh my God, can I dance? Okay, do you see what I'm saying here? We have to sometimes physically move forward and turn that page to start believing in ourselves. Now, if you have a setback and all of a sudden you go back to that first page again, that's okay. Because you can turn the page again, because you know you have the ability to do it 100%. I know you can do it because you know how much I believe in all of you. You can do it. We can do this together. So are you going to turn the page this week? Are you going to turn the page and believe in what you can achieve and do? We don't have to make these big, huge goals and dreams. Let's start small, Army. Let's start small with something that you're going to achieve this week, next week, next month. I don't want to know about your 3-year goals, your 5-year goals. I want to know about your now goals. Because when you start practicing how much you believe in yourself, those huge, big goals like, I want to start my own business, I want to leave my job, I want to travel the world, I want to go on a massive vacation, whatever it is, you can get to that when you start believing in the little things that you can do in your life. So, I hope you all start dancing this week, and I hope you all start believing in yourself. I will believe in myself. Physically turn that page, Army. You can do it. Adore you all. Have a great Sunday. Bye, Army.